In this video, I want to take a look at Microsoft Designer. If you need designs on a budget, I think Microsoft Designer is a great tool to do it yourself. And you can see that Microsoft Designer is marketed as a very simple tool to create things like social media posts. Starting with a prompt, you can get started with designing something with the help of AI. So I'm going to log in with my Microsoft account. So on the left side here, you can see describe the design you'd like to create. On the right, we have some prompt examples. So I like this one. Now hiring flyer to post on LinkedIn looking for an experienced web developer. Let's try this and tweak this. Now hiring social media post on LinkedIn looking for an experienced marketing designer. Just click generate. And on the right, based on a prompt, you'll create some suggestions. I'm not sure if I like any of it. So let's try to generate again. And maybe I'll click the first one to get started. I'll click customize design. And here we have the editor. You can edit the design here. Let's look at the left panel. We have templates where you can choose and edit from. We have media, where you can upload stuff from Google Drive, Dropbox, from your phone or from your computer. Below are also some images that I generated from its AI prompt text to image. Visuals is where you can generate the AI image. You also have photos, graphics, and videos. And text is where you have a heading, subheading, and body text. And the last one is where you have your brand kit, where you have your fonts and your colors, and you can standardize them so that you can keep reusing them. I'll get started with the brand kit here. Describe your brand. Let me try fun, friendly, and trustworthy and see what it comes up with. We have orange, green, and blue. I don't really like that. Maybe we go with something darker blue. Next, we have our brand fonts. Let me click on display and we have quite a lot of fonts to choose from. Let me choose Avener Nix LT Pro. Next, we have our subheading. Let me try Avener Nix as well. And for the body text, I will also choose Avener Nix. So here's a preview of the brand kit with your colors, your heading, your subheading, and your body font. And this is how it looks like if you use the same colors. Let's just save this. And because this is a social media post, I want something a bit taller. I'm going to click on my post here, click resize, and you can see how about the Instagram or story real size. Resize and replace. Let's do that. And let me delete this. Design elements. Let me click on the brand kit here that I just created, and it just changed the whole color scheme and the fonts to the one from the brand kit. And there you have it. We have one design here. Let's add a page, add a blank page, and we can create something else. Let me come into visual, and I'm going to come into generate, and we can create some AI generated images. Let's say I want something for the background, and I type in abstract gradient waves for the prompt, and these are the three images that it comes up with. I like this one, so let's bring it in by clicking on it. I'm gonna extend it to fill the page, and let me see what's a nice placement. So I like this. I'm gonna click on text to add a heading. Now hiring. And let's try to center this. We have a guideline here. You can see snap to the middle. I want to increase the font size. 108, that's fine. Okay, when I click on the image, I can come up to this button and say set as background. Let's try that. And this is now the background. It's a bit too much contrast here with these lines. Let me detach this background first and then click on the image. Come down here to the side, lower the contrast just a bit, the saturation just a bit, and then come back here to set as background, and it's back as a background, and it's a bit less distracting for the text here. Let me come back to the text here and add a subheading. Let me try to center this here, bring this up below the header, increase the text size to 72, marketing designer. Let me move this down and move this down again. I still think that this white text is not having enough contrast. So let's try black for this. And maybe let's move this over to this side. Oh, this was Move it over to this side. I think it's slightly better. So I think this works if you just want something simple. Let's try another page and go to templates. You can see under templates and you can pick from one of these to start with. Let's use this spring collection and I think it's not bad. Let me come back to the brand kit and see if it adapts to it. Click on my brand kit and you can see the text just change here. So let me try to change the image. Click on the image at the back, click on replace my media. I can choose one of these photos that I generated earlier. Let's choose this one, spring collection, open house. I think it's not bad. Just click in here to edit your text here. Let's try a variation and click on this button, duplicate page. And on the right side here, we have more ideas that we can use. Let me see, I kind of like this one here. And it even have this animation coming here. It's moving. Let me click on my brand kit again and let it change to my brand colors. Purple. Let me see if I can change shuffle colors. Okay, now it's using the blue. So let's try to download the image. So let's click download. You have MP4, PNG, JPEG, PDF. And I think because this one has an animation, let's click the play preview here. The text is kind of animated with like a vibration animation. What about this one? This one has no animation. We can download as a PNG, JPEG, and PDF. So I think for those non-designers out there that you need something quick and simple, Microsoft Designer is kind of like Canva and it's pretty easy to use.